It's also very cool to keep an eye out for wildlife when out foraging. Welcome to TNT Homesteading. Join us as we continue to expand our off-grid life here on our 10 acres in eastern Oklahoma. Hey all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. So I was out this afternoon and I'm trying to do a little foraging. I was looking for some elderflowers. It's also a really great time of year to look around for the bushes so you can maybe get your elderberries if that's what you want later in the year. For me anyway, the flowers are very distinctive. You can double check, obviously to make sure you got the right plant, but it's a great time to see those flowers. Those white flowers stick out a whole lot more for me at this time of year than the purple berries do later in the summer. I'm also hoping to find some mullein. So that's sort of what I'm doing. So I'm out here driving around. One place I went to go get a little mullein and I got a little bit there, but almost all the bushes, all the plants were gone. I didn't see hardly anything there this year. I did find a black cherry tree with some cherries, but they're not ripe yet. So, but I was just looking at the Arkansas River behind me, and I'm going to switch this around so you can see this. It is so high right now. It is crazy high, and the amount of debris coming down is crazy. And it is just moving fast. Well, I have just found a couple of small mullein plants. I just thought I'd show them to you. So here's one mullein. I like these plants. One, they're really good for chest congestion, breathing, stuff like that. So they say. I'm not a doctor, so don't take my word for it. I like these plants because they're very hard. I've not seen anything else like them, and there's not a whole lot of let me confuse this with something different type of plant. So first year they just grow sort of small. The second year they grow taller and they have a stem for seeds and flowers. Anyway, I'm not really seeing one right now with stems here, so I don't harvest the whole plant. I take a leaf or two from a plant and I'll move on to another plant. I don't want to disrupt them. You know how that goes. So let me get a couple of these leaves and keep walking and see what else I can find. Like, there's another mullein plant. It's too small. I'm not going to mess with it. There's another one and another one. So there's several through here. I'm just looking for some larger plants. Here's one that I can take a couple of leaves from and not feel bad about. But there's just a couple others right through here. I love dragonflies. And here's some elderberry. Well, I guess technically it's elder. These are the elder flowers. Elderberries will come from this later. So it's good to know what you're looking at. The flowers you can do stuff with. The berries you can if you cook them. The stems and the leaves, I believe, are both poisonous. And they smell wonderful. There's some more elderberry. I have no desire to walk through all that, at least not at this time of the year. Maybe later. Maybe. If I'm desperate. It's also very cool to keep an eye out for wildlife when out foraging. I'm pretty sure I've seen a soft-shelled turtle. I scared it and it scurried into the water. I've never seen any turtle move so fast, but it was very soft-shelled. I've seen a deer, and I'm pretty sure I saw a bobcat while I was driving in. Now this right here is a 2-year mullein. You can see the flower stalk there at the top starting to come up and how tall this plant's getting. But this one will set off some beautiful yellow flowers, I believe, later, and then seeds. And then that plant will be done. So they sure are pretty plants, but those furry leaves are just really furry. Those fuzzy leaves are just really cool and they feel really good. Well, I think I'm going to call it quits. I think I've got plenty. I don't need very much. I've just need enough for one batch of mullein. And so I'll take these leaves home and sort of brush them off and get any dust off and just let them dry. And then I'll turn them into tincture. Actually, these I'm going to just let dry so I can make teas and stuff out of them during the winter around cold and flu season. I've got some dry leftover from last year that I'll turn into tincture. As I was leaving, I saw one more mullein plant that's starting to bloom, and I thought I'd show it to you. Anyway, y'all, I am no means an expert. This kind of stuff is something I'm trying to learn. If I can learn one new plant each year, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. But mullein I've been messing with for a couple of years, and we really like it. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.